Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So to get started, I'm using my Essence eye primer. So I'm going to use this just to prime my lid and also to clean up under my eyebrows. I already did my foundation on my brows. I'm using the same foundation, Clinique, and for my brows, NYX and Anastasia. I'm using a Real Techniques blending brush just to blend out that primer. Now I'm going to use this Maybelline Color Tattoo. The name is Mosey Green. I know now they have like the jumbo sticks. I don't know if they still carry this, but I've had this for a while. I'm applying that as a base and I'm using that same brush. I'm going to use my chocolate bar palette from Too Faced, and this shade is in Salted Caramel, and I'm using a Sephora blending brush, applying that right on the crease. Now I'm going to use my Peaches palette from Too Faced, and I'm using Summer Yum right on top of that. I do go in between the two palettes. I apologize, they just both had the colors I wanted. So now back to my chocolate bar palette. I'm using the shade Hazelnut, and I'm applying that right on the lid. Now I'm going to use my Sephora blending brush and just blend in between both of those. Now I'm going back in, same palette, and I'm using the shade Gilded Ganchi. And I'm using a shadow brush and I'm just pressing that right on the lid. I'm going back in between every shade and I'm going to blend. This one is more like of a greenish tone, so I go back and forth between the bronzy tones and the green ones. Now we're going to the peach palette, and this is called Bless Her Heart. This is like a lighter green, because in the picture it looked like a bronzy, but then it had like a green tint to it. Now I'm blending again. I'm going back in the same palette, Peach palette, and I'm using the color Caramelized. And I just wanted to bring a little bit more of that bronzy shade on top. It's a lot of layering with the greens and the bronzes. So she had an orange crease. I'm using the shade Candied Peach on my crease. And of course, you're going to blend any harsh edges. I'm sure you could find all these shades in one palette. It's just that those are right there. I needed more of an orange tone, so I'm using this orange from the 350 palette from Morphe, just to make it more orange. And now I'm just blending out the edges. I'm going in with the peach palette again, and this is the color Nectar, and I'm using that to highlight under my brow bone. So this was more of like a peachy, so I went in with this shade, which is White Peach, just to make it a little bit more white. Her highlight looked a little bit white in the picture. And of course, blend. Now I'm going back in with the shade Bless Her Heart, and I'm gonna focus that on the inner tear duct area. She had that pop of green, but I am gonna layer that with the White Peach on top of it just to lighten it a little bit, and I'm using a pencil brush to do so. I applied my mascara and lashes off camera. Now I'm going in with my Pro Conceal from LA Girl. It's growing on me. I mean, I didn't know how I felt, but now it's growing on me. I kind of like it. So I'm just going to conceal and highlight. Now I'm going to contour with the Toffee shade. And you've seen me do this so many times, so that's why I fast forward through it. I'm going to blend everything out with a beauty blender. And I'm going to wet my beauty blender with the Fix Plus from MAC. I always like to blend out my highlight first, and then I blend out my contour, because you don't want that brown shade to get all over your face. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I just use a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna contour and highlight with the Kat Von D palette. I really am loving this bright shade under my eyes. And I'm just cleaning up that contour. And now I'm contouring, obviously. It's all about layer. When you want more of a dramatic look, you want to do creams and then powders on top. Now I'm taking this yellow tone and the Beauty Blender, and that just really gives you that cut contour look. Now I'm just taking my powder brush and just blending everything together. I'm taking my same Wet n Wild blush. It's Rose Champagne. It still has that peachy feel, so that's why I wanted to use this. And I'm applying that right on top of my contour. I'm highlighting with Bubbly. And of course, I wet my brush before I did this. She's all about the highlight, so, you know, I went in. And then I'm gonna line my waterline with this MAC Fascinating eye pencil. I don't know if she had white liner. Like I said, I didn't really see another picture of her, but I just wanted to do it. I'm going back in with Bless Her Heart from the Peach palette and just lining under my lash line, well, on the bottom lash line. And then I'm taking the color Caramelized and I'm layering it on top of that, and I'm using a pencil brush. Then you want to take a clean brush and just blend that out. I'm gonna coat my bottom lashes with the Lancome Grandiose mascara. And then I'm gonna use my Coco K kit from Kylie Cosmetics. This is exactly what she was wearing, so I decided to just wear that. Alright guys, so this concludes the look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.